So I just saw Deontay Wilder meets with President Trump, and I have to be honest with you, it looked like he was pretty excited to meet with Trump. Now, from a human aspect, I can understand exactly where Deontay Wilder's coming from. You know, you never know how you're going to react when you meet somebody so famous. And this is not about whether you like Trump or not. I mean, me personally, I haven't really drawn any conclusions from Trump other than he's the president, and more than likely he's a puppet president. No different from Obama or anybody else. But when it comes to the racial rhetoric that he's this big racist, I find it to be bullshit. I'm not saying that he doesn't have some racist feelings. I don't know that. I don't know him. It's not that important. But for racist pigs, I can understand that being the main focus of their lives, right? So Deontay Wilder's fan base are a bunch of racist pigs. We know that. They're nothing but a bunch of black rednecks, right? You got white rednecks and you got black rednecks. And most of Wilder's fan base, at least on YouTube, I have to be fair because I don't know his whole fan base, right? And I'm sure there's some good people that like him. But the majority of people on YouTube, and that's who I'm addressing, that show their racist bigotry. And that's fine if you're proud of your own race. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But when you come up with these stupid racial remarks, considering everybody a racist that doesn't, agree to what you have to say, I think that you're, a race baiting pig, basically. Right? I don't buy none of that shit. Obviously, anybody who watches my channel will know that you can't play that shit with me. That because you're black, you can't be racist. I'll fucking laugh in your face. Of course you could be a racist. Anybody could. And a lot of you on YouTube have shown that. Especially when it comes to being a fan of Deontay Wilder. But you see, Wilder doesn't share your point of view. Even if he spouts off stupid shit. When it comes down to the come down, he's all about business. And there's nothing wrong with that. So it'll be interesting to see how these race baiting uploaders, what they will have to say, if they're going to be consistent, because we all know they hate them some Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a racist, he's a white supremacist, and Deontay Wilder's a god, a strong independent brother, right? What's he doing meeting with Donald Trump? I think personally it was a smart move, right? It's going to give him a bit more notoriety. Okay? It's going to make him a little bit more famous than what he is now. And that more people will know who he is. So it was a smart move on his part. Alright, so I woke up to find out that Inoue won a first-round knockout over Jamie McDonald. And I'll start off by saying that I am a casual observer of that lower weight class, right? So I don't know everybody's name, but I am aware of Inoue and his so far in his professional career. And from the way I understand it, this was a pretty good win considering how he stopped him in the first round. Now, I don't know McDonald all that well, but from the size of things, he looked like the much bigger man. And to see Inoue stop a much bigger man than him in the first round was pretty awesome to watch. So this is a weight class that I will be paying attention to. And the way I understand it, they're going to have a World Boxing Super Series there, or they're trying to make one happen. So it would be good to see Inoue in it. And from the way I understand it, he'll be tested at this weight class at bantamweight, 118 pounds. Inoue looks the part from what I've been seeing from him, and he's a big puncher. You know, he knows how to mix those punches. He knows how to set things up, especially with that lead left. Looks like he has power in both hands, and so that makes him a pretty exciting fighter to watch, right? So I'm definitely interested in Inoue, mainly because of his power. There is a lot of hype about him. It's starting to seem like it's deserved. Only time will tell if he can take it to the next level. So I will be watching more of his fights, and hopefully that this World Boxing Super Series takes off, so he can show how good he really is. I think tournaments, I've said in previous videos, I think tournaments, when you add some of the top guys, the top 10 into that mix, it's the best way to get a good feeling who's the best fighter at that weight class. It's one of the better ways. To me, the best way. So, an impressive win by Inoue. From a casual observer of that weight class, of the lower weight class, I just want to see him continue to do so.